Seems like I'm having technical difficulties today, but that's all right. I just want to come up with a few more answers and allow you guys to dwell on this. And I will need feedback. I need to know what responsibilities you guys are going to take. So you got the post of the day. You got anybody can get it. You got the daily music post, the comedic post. If you're into graphics, video production, we need a podcast. That's where I got interrupted. That podcast would bring us so much regarding penetration of the market, going over the post of the week, the roast of the month, and those types of things would be awesome. Uh, just doing a play by play, like it's a sports cast. Uh, we would be able to give it graphics. We would be able to give it pictures. We would be able to give it a hellified flair. So I need you to be thinking about that as well. And within the next couple of weeks, you'll take time to look at the graphics and see the perfection that we've been blessed with. Head to head, that's another thing. Uh, as moderators, you will be reaching out to individuals and getting them to roast head to head. We want to try to do this stuff weekly, man. And when we finally make it to Roastbox Live will enable our economy. That is what will start bringing us money. And we'll discuss that in detail within the market plan. I spoke to the co-founder. Hopefully, he actually accepts responsibility of co-founder, and we'll sit down and build the marketing plan. Uh, and again, I want to be assured that Ken and Jeff will be able to work on the marketing strategy for touring. Um, so I need to revise the description. The description is there. There's a few things that can be changed. It's not too much. I still want to keep the same rules, but they can be devised so that they're more complete. When somebody comes in and posts, has an issue, and might get us kicked off, we want to make sure that we notify them, and we're able to do that simplistically by just pressing a couple of buttons. And with that said, also notify them to participate because that is what builds the numbers. That is what is going to get us the money. That's what's going to get us seen. Um, let's take a look here. Revise rules. Mostly comedic videos. I'm going to change the ability from just roast to comedic videos as well. People will have the opportunity to post their videos. That will be a part of participation. I expect for you to be choosy regarding what is posted here. Beginners or not beginners, we want it to be funny. If it's not funny, it's not really worth having it posted. And at the same time, we want to start looking at our ability to share. Um, you look at the videos that have gone viral, and the only way they go viral is by having enough people who got involved in helping transmit their work. So we want to keep that in mind. Um, There was a couple of moderators who suggested that we start adding our friends. One of them is actually doing so. I appreciate that. I'm pretty close to 3,000 and inviting most of my group. I would expect that anybody who has fans and wants to be seen does the same thing. All moderators, let's get it in. I mean, let's just be realistic about it. If you're gonna throw in the hat, throw in your hat, and let's walk, let's run. Okay, let's forget the walk and let's start to run this thing. With that said, we'll have you go ahead and again, we have to be really careful with Facebook. Facebook is not any joke regarding the way that they punish people. They will throw you off of there for looking at the wrong individual the wrong way. And you know, I have been literally, I have posted in a in the group, and it was a scheduled post, and there was absolutely nothing wrong with the post that I understand because I've done much worse. I've posted much worse, and I was actually suspended for days twice. So you got to keep that in mind when it comes to Facebook. We need you to know that that is a possibility. You got to be careful. Be certain. Hey, how you doing, man? Be certain that when you're sharing, you don't share too many times. You share maybe 10, 20 times. When you are inviting friends to your own friends list, make sure you don't do too many at a time. Um, Comments and stuff like that. Normally, as long as you're only commenting, you don't have any problems. But as soon as you get to telling your friends about things, uh, you got a limit. You got 10 to 20 limit. They are not really. There's a couple of things. There's a couple of problems. One, people don't like to be solicited, and two, they don't like to be spammed. A lot of people don't like to be bothered with advertisements and stuff like that. So we got to be clear. We understand what the issue is, but at the same time, I'm 100% certain that Facebook is willing to block businesses, and it's not just Facebook that's willing to do that. And so when they say the strong survive, man, you gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta get you guys involved. That's why I gotta get Russell Simmons, and why I want to talk to those involved and out and all those people, because this is a very very strong name, let alone a strong trademark, let alone a strong start. Okay, and I'm doing this from homelessness. So, you know, you guys got to keep that in mind, man. Of all the negative that I've actually seen since I've been homeless, I've done countless amount of things that have been positive during this situation, including keeping this going. So we got to keep that in mind. You know, if there's a fall, man, you can be careful. You run. Don't let yourself fall. Make sure that you continue to keep your income. But if you throw your hat in, make sure that you put some time into the business. So my plan is to be working 12-hour days and come in and put 5 hours into the business itself. All right. So I plan on taking care of graphics. I plan on